Hi, kings and queens, gentlemen and ladies. This is Refined Rose back with another video. Y'all, check out my boots I bought from Caverner Boots. I'm a cowgirl and I like boots, so I went and bought me 2 pair of boots, and y'all, let me tell you, they are so comfortable. I like the way they feel. And you know what? They have decreased the number of ingrown toenails I get, believe it or not. So I wear them a lot for comfortability. So if you're interested in some good boots, good quality boots, I suggest going to Caverner Boots. That's where I bought my 2 pair of boots, my last 2 pair of boots. And guess what? It's story time again. I've decided to change the name of the characters from V's Not to Oribus, and V's Not Jr. to Oribus Jr. And Oribus is spelled Orobas. And we're gonna change my high name to Beelzebub. You're just gonna have to Google that one for the spelling. I know it's Beez something, and then Bub at the end, I think, Beelzebub. So those are the new names we're gonna use. So Rose changed her phone number like 2 weeks ago, and I think it triggered something in Oribus, because Rose realtor went and put a for sale sign in the yard for the property to be sold. And right after Rose changed her cell phone number, and right after Oribus said he no longer wants to sell the property, even though they got an order to sell the property in court on the 30th of January 2025, Oribus calls the realtor and calls Rose's attorney and says, hey, I no longer want to sell the property. And he had to be told there is an order already in place, and there's an order in place for him to go get those vehicles off the property that's making the property look junky or trashy. It's multiple rust buckets and with the tires that are deflating that's just sitting there. And that can bring down the value of the property. People want to talk you down on the price with that stuff sitting out there, even though it's going to get removed. So Rose believed that Oribus was triggered because the cell phone number was changed. And guess what happened after she changed her cell phone number 2 weeks ago that she did not know about? Oribus went and took the actual hanging part of the sign that says for sale, and with the realtor's phone number and other information to get in contact with her, he took that part but left everything else in the ground. Rose didn't find this out until last night, y'all. I started texting people that had my old phone number that I didn't get the text. So I text one individual, and he called me immediately. He was like, Rose, I'm glad you, what did he say? I'm glad you got smart and finally changed your number. But I've been trying to get in touch with you for 2 weeks, and every time I call your phone, they said this number is no longer in service. So he was like, I'm glad I have your new phone number. He said, but 2 weeks ago, he said, I believe Oribus came out to the property and took the hanging part of the sign, but the rest of the stuff is still in the ground. Did you know anything about that? He said, because I don't think the realtor just would have took the hanging part of the sign and left everything in the ground. I said, no, I didn't know anything about that. I said, but since it's late tonight, the first thing in the morning, I'm gonna text my realtor and see if she knew anything about it. So I asked her the question about the hanging part of the sign being removed, and a neighbor letting me know. She texts back immediately it was in the same minute I sent that text. She texts back, no. So changing your phone number or blocking someone that doesn't have a healthy mind may or could trigger them to do something. People need to learn how to self-soothe when they're angry. Like I told you, Oribus wanted me to help him self-soothe when he's angry. And what I mean by that is when he got angry, he wanted me to put on some bummy shorts or I don't know if I can say B-O-O-T-Y, but bummy shorts, and let the hairs hang out of the crotch area. And like I say, Rose wouldn't do this. That's not Rose's responsibility to soothe you and help you manage your anger problems. That's something you're going to have to figure out on your own. Well, I hope you're enjoying the scenery, the cars going by, and nature, the trees, the grass. Because let me tell you, Pun and I, honey, yeah, he heard his name, y'all. He looked right at me. We be out here enjoying the scenery and relaxing and watching the birds flock on by and everything. So just be aware that some people's minds aren't healthy and you can trigger their minds. It's not our fault. And hey, I'm just saying we could just trigger people's mind. That's on them if they get triggered. But just be aware, if you change your number or block somebody, it could be a trigger and they will probably retaliate. So just be on the lookout. Well, kings and queens, gentlemen and ladies, be great, be great, be great, be great every day. This is all I have for this video. So guess what I'm going to say right now? Bye for now.